I have around 15 years of experience in cybersecurity domain, so not the organizational experience. So actually, I started cybersecurity 2007. So when I started, so I was keep on looking for something like internet and going for the browsing centers and downloading computer games, those things and all I was doing over there. And that computer gaming stuff made me into a cybersecurity professional. And 2007, I started digging up what is hacking, what is ethical hacking, what is cybersecurity, everything. Then 2007 to 2015, I was keep on searching some books in the internet, like The Secret of Hacking and a couple of things and all I have researched. But when it comes to organizational and real-time experience to the real-time technology, 2015, I joined as a cybersecurity professional. So it's like it's been 15 years and I started learning 2007, but 2015 to 2022 till now, I'm working as a cybersecurity professional in an MNC company. It's not like cybersecurity, cyber ethical hacking. It's not like that. It's my passion. So it's like I want to be an ethical hacker. I want to be a cybersecurity professional. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to go, where to approach everything. But I was learning from my 2007 to till now. So this is what my journey starts. So I'm a hardcore gamer. That gaming part turned into a cybersecurity professional till now. The first certification which I started 2015 is a certificate ethical hacking. So it's all about AC Council. So when I start that certification, I'm zero about the knowledge in these information security steps. But when I do that stuff on that day, I was able to learn like there are many tools and technologies. There are many things which you have to learn in the current market standard, because it's not like okay, there will be a certain tools where you can get into that hacking tool. If you are performing that tool, of course you will get into a hacking. The hacking will be done. It's not like that. I learned hacking is something different where you have to protect the organization. I learned that stuff from CH. Then 2022, I was planning for some certifications and I was asking with my friends like, okay, what is the certification I have to do for enhance my career? So people are telling like some offensive certifications, different vendors and all. But those vendor certifications are already popular. Already many people does that and they gave good review on that. But I wanted to be a unique one. Like I was researching something again, EC Council. In marketing page, I've seen that CPENT, there is a certification where you have learned a lot of stuff in a certified penetration testing. It comes under different technologies, OTs, IoT, and SCADA, binary exploitation, web application, mobile application, like that. I have seen a multiple application. It's a new certification. I just want to try that certification because we have many reviewers, they are giving inputs about some previous certifications, but I want to give the unique one, right? So I want to try the unique one. I just tried the certification. That is what I took this certification, and I'm very happy that I passed that, and I felt there is lots of things to learn from that certification. So this is what I've seen that certification in the marketing page and some advertisements and through EC Council page, because already I've done a CH, right? So from that, I thought, okay, EC Council will give a good knowledge about the certification. I took that, and of course, I got a good knowledge, and I have learned a lot from that certification. Last year, September 2021, I enrolled the certification. So when I started enrolled, of course, I got the practice range where you can do the practice things and all. Like EC Council provides everything. You no need to go for this place, that place, and looking for something. They provide everything. Practice range for 30 days, and they give labs where you can exploit real-time scenarios, real-time systems, things and all. When I enrolled that certification, regularly night time. So mostly what I do, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. I regularly practice on that part. The thing is, okay, if they give a lab, if they have everything, if they have a set of packages, does it mean that you can do everything on that lab? That doesn't mean like that. You have to keep on research something on the topic which they have shared. If they given social engineering, if they give like any internal assessment, if they give any kind of tools, you have to keep on searching on something. So I was doing like per day 3 hours I usually take. And September to October, 1 month, I've just practiced like anything. I just left it out. Then again, April 2022, I just practiced for 1 month regularly, 3 hours I usually practice, because already I have an experience in 7 years, right? So that's what it made me to practice like a hardcore. But if you are coming for a fresher, don't bother about that, because everything you in front of you, everything it is there, like the tools, technologies, labs, and whatever it is, everything is there. But the main thing is you have to keep on searching for something. Of course, you will not get an answer. Even though you have practice lab, you will not get an answer. You have to keep on dig on Google, like, what is that? What is this? And you have to ask why, what, where, why, what, where, when. Like that, you have to keep on asking about those things in internet and find an answer and then do the lab. Of course, this is what I did on my the previous lab sessions and experience on my learning. So initially I thought, okay, CPENT anyways, already we have 7 years of knowledge. We can crack that examination very good and very easily we can crack in the first attempt. But the first attempt I have given, I got failed. So that was a challenge part. If you are looking for a solution, you will be having multiple solutions for the single questions. First attempt, I just tried, right? I was looking one solutions for one answer, one question for one answer. But that made me wrong. You have to keep on looking for a solutions. There will be a multiple solutions for a single questions where you can exploit in a multiple way. And the challenging part is, I thought it's very easy. Of course, we can clear that, but it's very tough. As a basic standard or experience, it will be tough because IoT, SCADA, binary exploitation, that is new to that domain. I'm new to that part. I thought, okay, let me clear that examination, fine. So that's not a problem. Anyways, we have this much of experience, we can clear that. We can't go like that. So you have to keep on looking for the multiple solutions for a single questions. There will be a multiple way. Let's say there you have to attack that system. Of course, there will not be one way. You will be having a multiple ways to exploit that system in a different angles, like SSH. If you go for targeting ports, SSH, and vulnerabilities, and single vulnerability will be having a multiple vulnerability. SQL injection, if it has SQL injection, will be leads to some XSS attack, and XSS will leads to a remote code execution. Like that, single issue will leads to a multiple attack scenario. So this is what the hardest part. And the examination, I told it, the first part, I just failed the examination. Then again, I approached EC Council to I requested EC Council to provide me the 15 days extension pack. It's a free of cost. EC Council provided me to go through the lab because already I failed it. So I requested them, because I failed this examination, I'm requesting you to provide some 15 days for the practice days. Again, they have given me. Then I practiced that again and given the second attempt, I just passed the examination. First thing, it will make you unique, because that will help you in a personal way as well as a technological way, because you will not find a single solutions for a single questions, right? So that will make you to keep on research something for each and everything, the decision making part. So that will give you the best. Of course, I learned from CPENT, there will not be one solution. You can get a multiple solutions. You have to keep on asking questions, not only for this one. If you are going for any other places, you have to ask why we are doing this, what is the business impact which we are getting, like what is the technical impact that I'm getting. So first thing I got learned the personal attitude. So like keep trying, keep digging on something. So keep on asking questions. If you want to learn something, you have to ask questions. If you want to learn something, you have to disturb someone. Like that, first thing I have learned this one. And the second thing is, everything has a solution. There is nothing like this doesn't have any solution. Everything has a solution. So whatever happens in this world, whatever happens in attack scenarios, everything has a solutions to mitigate that. Second thing I've learned, everything is possible. Third thing is a hacker mindset. It's like to catch a thief, act like a thief. He is going to be a hacker. Some hackers is going to attack me. Some cyber criminals are going to attack me. Of course, I should be a mastermind to catch that attacker. So I have learned like to catch a thief, act like a thief. There are many cyber criminals in this world, so we have to act like to catch that cyber criminal with a cybercrime mastermind. So this is what I've learned, 3 things from that CPENT. Yeah, so initially I got the practice range for 30 days. So EC Council does that. So they will give free lab sessions. So you will be performing the real-time scenarios. So like as I already mentioned, web application, IoTs, mobile application, OS 90s, penetration testing report, in-scope items, out-of-scope items. So if you are going to be a penetration tester, if you want to move your career into a penetration tester, of course, this will give you the entire outline, entire structure when you comes to the lab. So labs is not like we are attacking something, we are targeting something. It's not like that. It's like from top to bottom, from onboarding a new project, and you have to research on that project, what is the in-scope items and what will be the open source intelligence frameworks where you can get information from the internet, and then what would be the impact, what would be the remediation, what would be the the CVSS score, CV, what is CWE, like each and everything in that lab they will teach you. So if you have that lab, so I learned to prepare a report. I learned to attack a system. I learned how to do open and source intelligence, and it was very good. And it's like if you have, the lab will be having a screens. So left side you will be doing exploiting things. Right side you will be learning, reading stuff. It's not like you have to keep on doing some multiple tabs, and some kind of certifications will be having multiple tabs, and single screens will not be visible. So in this event, I found you have a single browser, left hand, right hand. So where you can do a parallel, you can do attacker, where you can do a parallel, you can do the description and read the part itself. So lab is very good, and I've learned a lot from the labs. So if you want to go for a real-time scenarios, of course the lab will help you to dig on that. There are many tools we are using day-to-day basis. Let's say if it is a web application, Akinetics we have, Nessus we have, Vega we have, and Nmap we use, and Infoga we use, InPacket, and there are lots of tools. So most of the tools we are using in a day-to-day activities. So apart from that, also I have learned new tools from the CPENT, like how the people are doing phishing campaigns, the real-time scammers, real-time attackers, scammers. They do in a real-time scenarios, right? How attackers can happen, how the real-time phishing campaign happens. Everything I learned from the labs. So it was a great, and the tools also. There are new tools which I learned from CPENT. There are like OT, how to do OT testing, how to do reverse engineering and binary analysis. Likewise, the day-to-day we are using most of the tools in the day-to-day activities. First thing, CPENT give you the real-time scenarios. When we are working in an organization and when we are speaking with stakeholders, of course, they care about the issues which happened in a real-time cases. So the CPENT will give the real-time cases where the mitigation steps, how you have to mitigate, how you have to attack the cyber criminal mastermind. It will make you to learn. When you go to the stakeholders, you can tell them this is what an attacker will come. So for the future perspective, so I'm not saying about the present, future, there may be a scenario where an attacker come to this way that will impact our business. So if we are fixing these issues, we might have to avoid this issue in future. So we may avoid it, we may not. We cannot predict, but this will happen in future. This may happen in future. Like we can do a threat modeling. We can do a threat modeling to our company stakeholders, and we can give them a real-time inputs in business impact. So of course, stakeholders, they feel about the business and technical and whatever the impact which happens to our organization. Of course, they see that. So CPENT will give you the good impact on that, and this will give you the good information where you can speak with stakeholders and convince them, like do a real-time attack scenarios and simulate that attack scenarios in the internal organization. First thing, I don't want to compare any certifications in market, because if you look at many certifications they are providing in market, so if you ask them, people will say that is good, this is good. From my end, skills matters, and CPENT will give you good skills to enhance yourself. So before going to the certification, people say this is a new certification, why do you want to go for that, why do you want to do that? Because they don't have any reviews, they don't have any public articles about the certification. Then why do you want to go for that? I just told, see, I don't care about the reviews, I don't care about these things and all. I just want to learn something from the certification. If the certification gives me good content, of course I learn skills from my end. Of course that does that. So CPENT has a unique way of approach to attack a system, and maybe different vendor certifications is also in market. Of course they have some unique way of approach to give the good certification to the person who is taking that. So I took this certification. Of course, this gives a good content. Of course, they got good attack scenarios from this, and there is some unique content which CPENT has. That is what I always prefer. Don't expect anything. So just come and you will get a skill. So because many certification persons, the freshers or any persons who wants to take a certifications, they will be overthinking a lot. If I do this certification, what will happen in my future? If I do this certification, do I get a good compensation in my company? If I do this certification, will I go to abroad? So many persons, maybe an experienced candidate or anyone, so don't expect anything. Of course, you will get a skills over here. Of course, skills matter. If you ask a person, do you have knowledge or do you learn regular basis? I prefer the person who says learn in a regular basis, because knowledge, if you learn a regular basis, of course you'll get a knowledge that makes you to be a unique person, and that will give you the good skills enhancement from your end itself. So I always says to everyone, don't expect anything. If you want to learn something, of course, not only this certification, whatever you learn in this world, whatever you do, whatever you are going to do in a real-time scenarios, of course, that is a learning. That learning parts will give you the good enhancement towards your career growth. So that is what I always prefer.